In this video, I'll be showing you some of the features in NowMD that make it a great choice for use in healthcare practices and in medical billing services. The main NowMD menu shows in the lower left corner of every screen in NowMD. Right now we're in the Home Center. You can see that in the Home Center, the main feature here is the news feed. Now this is a financial news feed that gives you financial information up to the minute for the entire practice. So you can see here we have a list of unbilled encounters, follow-ups that need to be done on insurance claims. We can see charges and payments trend graphs, insurance aging totals, guarantor aging totals, etc. When financial information changes in the practice, the financial news feed is instantly updated. When we go to the Patient Center, we can see a list of all patients in the practice. One of the best features in NowMD is called the Patient Overview. I can select a patient from this list, then click here in Patient Overview to show the overview for the selected patient. One of the things that makes this a great screen in NowMD is the ability to see and change most everything that has to do with a patient. Any of the blue underlined data elements on this screen can be clicked to go somewhere or to do something. For example, if I wanted to click the patient name, we can see the patient entry window, so we can adjust information or enter new information about insurance or employment or any detail about the patient. We have the Notes panel, which lets us record administrative notes about the patient account. We can click to see any related patients, like a guarantor or member of a household. In this area, we see all of the encounters that have been billed for the patient. An encounter is a face-to-face service incident with a patient, so each service incident is billed in an encounter, and one encounter equals one insurance claim. For the selected encounter, you can see some billing details or other details about the encounter in the Encounter Detail panel. We can also double-click this encounter to see the encounter in the Encounter Entry window. We can enter a new encounter for a patient here by clicking New, or we can select an encounter and copy a previous encounter. In this area, you can see a list of all the payments that have come from the guarantor or the patient, and at the bottom is a list of upcoming appointments. You can also see past appointments for this patient if you're using the appointment scheduler in NowMD. The best place to see encounter information is in the patient overview, but if you're using NowMD in a medical billing service, you may want to enter patient encounters in the Encounter Center. So this is a list of all the encounters that have been entered for the practice, and it's easy to enter a new encounter, edit an encounter, copy an encounter, or delete an encounter from the Encounter Center in NowMD. Payments from a patient are best entered in the patient overview, but when you receive payments in the mail, like insurance carrier payments or patient statement payments, the best place to put those in is in the Payment Center. Here you can enter individual payments, and you can distribute payments among encounters and apply payments to individual service lines. Next, the Billing Center is a feature that's unique and exclusive to NowMD. Several things you do in the Billing Center. First, you can see the layout of the Billing Center. I have my Billing Center set up in 4 different quadrants. The areas of the Billing Center include encounters not billed. This area of the Billing Center is encounters that were billed 0 to 29 days ago. This area is 30 to 59 days ago, and this area is 60 days old and older. So the first thing I can see here is I have a number of encounters that have not been billed. So whether you're doing paper insurance claims or electronic claims with NowMD, all of the claims are billed out through the Billing Center. So I can change the billing type here to view paper claims that need to be billed, electronic claims that need to be billed, and also patient statements that need to be billed. So let's go to All Claims. I can see that these are electronic claims. I can select all of those claims, so now they're all selected for billing, and then I can go to Prepare Electronic Claims. With NowMD, you can send claims to HEW, our preferred clearinghouse, and you can also prepare ANSI 5010 837 claim batches for submission to other clearinghouses. So there's a module available that will allow you to create an ANSI 5010 837P file that can be submitted to other clearinghouses. The Prepare Electronic Claims wizard is used to create an 837P batch file, to see what's in the file, to handle basic edits right here in NowMD. So if according to the 5010 specification we're missing some information or information is incorrect, you can correct that before it ever leaves NowMD to go to the clearinghouse. So with the HEW electronic claims, we prepare the batch and then we send them via FTP to the clearinghouse, where you can log into their software and handle the rest of the claim filing process on HEW's website. Another feature you'll love in NowMD is the ability to automatically post payments from electronic explanation of benefits that are returned to the clearinghouse from the insurance payer. So it doesn't matter if you're using the Universal 837 ANSI claim file creation or you're submitting claims through HEW. If a claim is sent electronically, then the payments for that insurance claim can be automatically posted in NowMD. The process is remarkably easy and you can understand it, and we also give you the information that you need to be able to follow up if a claim was denied. Also, let me show you some other information here and functions of the billing center. Once claims are billed and successfully sent on paper claims or through a claims clearinghouse, these claims that are selected will move over to the encounters billed 0 to 29 days ago. So what you're seeing is that each of the areas in the billing center correspond to an aging period. So when a claim is up to 29 days old, in general you would expect it to be paid, and so we don't really need to worry about this area of the billing center. However, once a claim becomes 30 to 59 days old or 60 days old and older, we're going to want to follow up. So in addition to billing electronic and paper claims through the billing center, you also use it to follow up on past due claims. So on the bottom of the screen you can see our color codes. Green is selected for billing, red is hold from billing, yellow is follow up now, and gray is follow up on a future date. So we can click any of the encounters right here in the billing center, and we can see information on the procedures and diagnoses, the claim information that was sent on an insurance claim, either electronic or on paper, and also the billing history and responsibility. So if we are following up on this claim, we have the information right here by clicking this blue underlined link to contact the currently responsible insurance carrier. We can see when it was billed. We can see the payment history. In this case, there's a co-payment. We could also see insurance payments or adjustments. And then you can create notes right here in the encounter related to your follow-up call to the insurance. Okay, and now let's click Save to close the encounter entry window. So the billing center is used both for sending paper and electronic claims and following up on past due claims. As long as an encounter has a balance, it will appear in the billing center so no claims ever fall through the cracks. Now let's look at the appointment scheduler in NowMD. NowMD's appointment scheduler is an add-on module. It is a full-featured, multiple resource advanced appointment scheduling system for healthcare practices. First of all, you can see that we have multiple resources that are available. You can schedule providers, you can schedule equipment or facilities, you can schedule exam rooms and treatment areas, all within the scheduler in NowMD. You can see we can also template the schedule, so only certain kinds of appointments can be allowed in certain parts of the day. We can set up views of the schedule that can be customized for each user in the office. So each user can select the view of the schedule they want to see, they need to see. When we enter an appointment in NowMD, we have all of the fields that we would expect. You can schedule an appointment for a patient that's already set up in NowMD, or you can just type in the name of a patient if you plan to set their patient record up when the visit occurs. We have reasons for visits. We have a reminder information, the resource selection, color coding, and start and end times and recurring appointments, everything you expect in an advanced appointment scheduler. The Find Available Time Slot feature is very useful for a practice with a busy schedule, so you can find just the appropriate appointment slot for the patient in question. The reporting system in NowMD is very advanced. There are more than 70 standard business reports that are included with NowMD. Accounting reports, billing reports, collection information, aging reports, patient ledgers, marketing information, etc. You'll find that a lot of features in NowMD are designed so you don't have to use a report to do common activities like collection activities. You don't have to print an insurance aging report to see which encounters are old so you'll know who to collect from. Those tools are available right in the software. The Settings and More screen is used to enter and maintain supporting information like procedure or diagnosis codes, insurance carriers, etc. You can also enter and maintain the settings in NowMD from this screen. Thanks for your interest in NowMD. We hope you schedule a demo appointment with your dealer or with NowMD technical support representatives.